Well, so far the videos I've uploaded have been fun and lighthearted and a bit goofy, but this one's a little more serious. It's something I did recently. I quit the nicotine habit, cut the tobacco use out of my life, and it's a tough thing to do, so I thought I'd share my experience and some tips if you're wanting to do the same. Quick backstory of my nicotine use. My vice was chewing tobacco. Started real young, around 14 years old, I believe. Of course, did it in school. You could hide it in the back of your lip and couldn't exactly carry a spitter around the high school with you, so just would gut it, as they call it. And continued to do the habit that way. And then here, not using a spitter, and then here a little over 2.5 months ago, I suppose. Gut wasn't feeling right. Got home, was hacking up chunks of chew, and then finally everything came up, and by everything it consisted of tobacco spit, tobacco juice, as you will, and blood. And I just decided right then and there to quit. And so anyway, some tips to quit. Tip number one, do it the way I did. You just got to quit cold turkey. I'd tried quitting before, gradually stopping, and it never worked. Never stuck to it. Never really. If I did cut back, I'd just start using it real heavy again. I've had friends that have tried quitting smoking, and they, if they smoke, say, a pack and a half a day, they'll try and cut back to a pack, or they'll try and limit themselves to 10 or even 5 a day. Well, they'll go one or two over their limit, and eventually they're just back where they started. You just got to quit. And if that sounds hard, well, it's because it is. I know, I just did it. And another thing, have a support group. That helps. Or some sort of support. Whether it's family, close friends, significant other, or even, social media, talk to other people online that are going through it, even comment on this page and I can comment back. I've been there, I've done it. For me, my support was, my girlfriend, and she'd just moved in a couple months before I did quit, and she helped me a lot. Not living alone certainly helped. And live in a small town, know everyone real well, the small town grocery store, lady that owns it, she's a former smoker. We talked about it, and then she made a comment, well, I just won't sell it to you and won't let my employees sell you chew. And I said, well, that's a good idea. Have that advantage living in a small town. And then the guy that I'm helping, we were working in the field one day, and this was the last time I did get cravings. It's been a couple weeks ago, I suppose. On the way home, and I tell him, hey, pull into the gas station. I went in and got me just, a stick of jerky, something to munch on, because I was getting a craving. And I told him, well, it was either stop at the gas station or so I could eat this jerky, or I was going to bum a chew off you. And he actually chews the same stuff that I did. And he says, well, you've been quit for a couple months. I wasn't going to give you one. You're going to stay quit. That's that. So, he was going to kind of make sure I didn't chew around him, which that helped too. So that was my support group. And, and then a guy I worked for just out of high school, his support was his dad. Him and his dad made a bet with each other. They both quit chewing that if at the same time, and if either the other took a dip of chew, they had to pay the other one $1,000. Well, it's been motivation for them over a decade later. Neither one has paid the other $1,000. So, and try and find some motivation. Theirs was the bet. Mine personally was my own personal health, regurgitating blood. And, if you're a smoker, you could also factor in other people's health with the secondhand smoke as well as your own. Or maybe a motivator might just be, money, financially. Where I live, a pack of smokes is $8, and a pack a day, take that times 10 days, that's $80. Take it times 100 days, you're up to $800. It's over $2,500 a year just for a pack a day smoker. That adds up. And, something else that helped me is, chewing, having a pinch in my lip. You know, it was chewing gum, just having something there. Sometimes I just stick the gum right there or just chew on it. Of course, part of the reason that I was chewing a lot of gum, because if I wasn't chewing gum, I was wanting to eat all the time, you know, just having something. And I've seen people that did quit smoking, they were sucking on Jolly Ranchers and suckers and gum and kind of have that oral fixation going on. But for me, it was just, you know, having something to keep me from eating so much. And yeah, I did put on a little weight when I quit chewing, just wanting to snack all the time. Working on that now that the cravings are gone, I'm not eating as much. And basically, my final tip is just, you know, stick with it. You know, once you quit. You know, don't be watching a football game with your buddies, having, you know, and when somebody goes out to smoke a cigarette and you go, well, I'll go bum one off of them. Well, bumming one once in a while turns into a few, and then you're back to smoking or chewing, and you know, just stick with it. And if you're helping somebody, my advice to if you're not the one going through it, be prepared to put up with some grouchiness. You know, my girlfriend, she had to put up with some of my irritability. So, anyways, if hope this could help you out a little bit. If you are quitting and wanting to quit or wanting to start quitting, good luck to you. If you're part of somebody's support group that is wanting to quit and is quitting, more luck to you. You'll need it as much as we do, us quitters. So, you know, like I said, there's irritability, a little bit of going on, but you know, 2.5 months later, I'm done. I'm quit. I haven't had a craving for a long time, and you know, breath smells better, guts feels better, and anyways, best of luck to everybody, and have a good day.